Hi there and welcome to this tutorial for Melancholy Hill. Let me sing a little bit of it as the sort of clarity adjusts on the camera. This is the intro with funky chords, BM -7, and then these two share a strumming pattern again, and then we've got the Skype tune. Doom dum, doom dum, dee dum, doom doom dum. 3, 4, 1. And again. Up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me? And looking up to the sky, I didn't adjust the lyrics. Actually, I forgot, but you get it. Well, you can get what you want, but you can get the right lyrics right after we do a bit of talking about the song. In this tutorial we're going to talk about lots of things. We're going to talk about not filming in the shade while there's lots of sound behind you. Check. We're also going to talk about the chords and the structure. It's one chord loop throughout the whole song. The strumming pattern, of course, which is really interesting. And then the rhythm that we work on will actually help us when we start working on the really cool part, the Skype Submarine riff. You know, this song is all about submarines if you watch the clip. And submarines go poo, 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 3, 4, 1, poo, 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 poo. And this really gives some depth to your song. I mean, I say depth, although it's all the way up. But it really gives something different to your song. Oh, and in the intro we're going to have funky chords, but you may have noticed that as I was playing. And also at the end of this tutorial, for once I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes this song interesting from a songwriting perspective. So some of you writing your own song might get some ideas from analyzing briefly the ideas that make this song engaging. So let's start with what we're supposed to start with. Probably it's just explaining a little bit about the chords and the structure, because throughout the whole song we've got a D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then an A for also 8 beats. 5, 6, 7, 8. B minor for 8 beats. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got a G, 2, 3, 4, and then A, and they each share sort of 4 beats. And then instead of starting another part of the song, another verse, then we have another G and A that also share 4 beats each. So we've got 8 beats, 8 beats, 8 beats, 4 plus 4, and another 4 plus 4 on these chords, which today are on my right. And to play all of this, we're going to need a strumming pattern, which is going to be this one. Let me walk you through this. It's going to be down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, down, up, down. So I'm playing this on a D, and as you can notice, the grey strums aren't important. They're not really highlighted. The way you want to first practice this is like this, really focusing on the black strums, and the grey ones aren't that important for the rhythm. Now, something you must understand also is that you're not going to end up playing exactly this while you're singing, because sometimes the lyrics are so dissociated from the strumming pattern that it's okay to do whatever. What's most important is having this constant movement in your arm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. If it helps you to visualize what's going on with the beats, we can have the beats here and the strumming above that. You can see, so all the underlined thingies are the beat, and the middle thingies are the middle beat, like tek, tek, tek. So underlined tek, middle tek, so tek, 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 tek. With strumming, down, 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 up, down, up, up, up. And look at my forearm, always the same movement. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, same movement all the time. That's really important for the consistency of your rhythm all the time. If you take part in the Zoom lessons or anything, I've definitely talked about this before. Consistency of movement. Don't block the forearm. So it's going to end up sounding like this. Let's practice it on the basic loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, 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 down. switch to the A on the up, on the down, 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 up. The up is already the next chord. G, A, and again G, down, down, up, down, A, down, up, down. So you see, as soon as I sing, the strumming gets a little bit less clear. But you really want to practice this exactly in this way, so that you really have this feel of bum, 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 ba, bum. So if we just play the black strums, for example, that'll sound like bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. And you can also practice it like this to really get that feeling of the song. The guitar in the original is also doing exactly that. Before we get started with the singing, let's have a quick whiz through the intro, for which I'm using funky chords because that's actually what's happening with the synthesizers in the song. They're adding lots of different notes that aren't in simple ukulele or guitar chords, and that sounds really cool. And this is how we're going to play it. You can freeze frame if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then A6, we're on 6, 6, 0, 0. Pretty cool. BM7, index all across. And these are going to share strumming patterns. A6, 7, G6, A6, 7. Up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me? Just looking out on the day of another G dreaming. And then the next verse. Well, you can get what you want. Just let's slow down a bit probably, because the strumming pattern is not so easy to get. The melody is up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. So there's no break between hill and there's. You just carry on from the hill. Keep going down. So now slowly, with a very clear rhythm pattern and the singing. 3, 4. Up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. Just looking out on the day of another dream. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down. Well, you, a bit faster, 3, 4. You can get what you want, but you can get me. So let's head out to sea. 'Cause you are my medicine. And then here on the when you're close to, while we're singing close to, we're going up with our left hand and then landing on an 11, 9, 10, 11 with our index all across 3 strings here. And there we're ready when you're close to me. Bum, 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 bum. We're ready to play the riff. Now what's quite interesting with the riff is that once again we've got this rhythm that we've been working on. So all the work that we've done for the strumming pattern we can apply here. The rhythm of the melody is 3, 4. Bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Sounds familiar? Down, 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 up, 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 down, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, down. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. And we can have it like this. What is this? Well, I'm just indicating when the notes of the melody are played. Bum, bum, bum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got another note under the middle finger. If you want all the tabs to go with this, I'm not going to go through all the different chords here, it'll take a while, but they're all in the song sheets that goes with this lesson. So let's just play this really slowly with the beat. I'll make sure you can hear that. 3, 4. Bum, bum. And here there's a change. It's after, not after the 4 that we've got the other note, after the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, bum, 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 bum. And here, bum, bum, the next chord. 4, bum, 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 bum. And here, bum, the change is a bit earlier. put this notation in the song sheet for people who aren't too familiar with classical notation. But actually, I've also written it out as tabs. So just as lines and numbers. Make sure you're looking at the tabs, and let's just practice this slowly, and I'll be counting to guide you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down, da, ding, dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, boom, boom, boom. And already, boom, boom, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. And here the change with the two chords. Boom, change, boom, 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 boom. Again, boom, 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 boom. And the second time you play the riff in the song, there's a really cool thing when you play these two last G, A, G, A. You actually sing there. If you can get what you want, then you come with me. And then up on. Feel free to add a bit of strumming or a bit of energy if you're a bit bored during the Skype. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. The Skype anthem Submarine riff, because then there's a bit more happening rhythmically. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's kind of a bit difficult. First, probably just practice it with some simple plucking as it's written. And at the end, we have dum 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 when you're close to me.